Hi, we are going to talk about shoes. I love shoes. You know I love shoes. Stripper heels, love them. Classy stripper heels. But today we're talking about workout shoes, walking slash running shoes. Okay, I am not an authority. I am not. I'm just a person who does a lot of research. I'm constantly researching. Um, I spend hours on the internet reading, finding new things. I'm obsessed right now with losing weight and getting fit, and that's been working for me. So, constantly reading new things, constantly learning new things, and when I venture into new aspects of it, I try to do it as correctly as possible. So, um, some of you might know, and some of you might not, but I started my weight loss journey. Like really got down and serious with it. The last week of, or the second to last week in May, I went into a Weight Watchers meeting, and so like that was like the 22nd or something around there of May of 2010, and I was 255 pounds, and I started doing my Weight Watchers. At the same time, or maybe right before that, I got in touch with a friend of mine who I hadn't talked to in a long time, and she was doing a lot of walking and yoga. And so I started walking with her maybe 2 weeks later. So somewhere around mid-June, I was walking, and I made it a goal to exercise or move myself more than normal for a minimum of 30 minutes a day, 3 times a week. Now, that was my own personal goals. Some people were like, that's not enough, or you're not really doing anything. And my whole attitude was, I can handle 30 minutes a day, 3 times a week. I can fit it in my schedule. I can physically do it. And it's an hour and a half more than I was doing before. So, so that's what I started doing. So I started walking, and I had these shoes. Now, you can get like butt like lifting or whatever toning shoes from Skechers. I think Reebok has them. There's a bunch of different kinds. They're really expensive. I did not want to put that kind of money into my fitness at the time because I wasn't sure how realistic it was. So I bought like the championship ones, like with the air pockets that are like walking in sand, because the air shifts like under your foot the way sand gives way. And I bought them at Payless, and I think they're normally $30, and I got them on sale, like buy one get one half off. So I paid $30 for these, and my fitness flip flops, which I don't have out here, but I love. They're also by Champion. Um, I got those for like $10. So whatever, and I loved these. They worked really well. I walked in them a lot. I could feel a difference, like a change. Nothing crazy, but still substantial. Now, these are what? June, July, August, September, October, November, December, about 6.5 months old. And one of the air pockets has died. It's okay, because I don't really wear these anymore. I stopped wearing those when I got these. These are Asics Nimbus Gels for women. Now, I was just making sure I said that right. I think I did. I got these shoes because when I did research, and some people are like, I never heard of that. Well, it's true. I did research for my body type. What is the best pair of shoes for me? Now, there's a whole bunch. You can do a print of your foot and see what kind of foot you have. That's great. It was too confusing. It was beyond me at the time that I started all of this. So I went with I found a thing about heavier runners slash walkers, and these were recommended for people who were just getting into shape and who were over 200 pounds. So like for somebody who was like 250, which is what I was, these were recommended. So I bought them off of eBay. I got them used. Kind of skeeved me out a little bit, but I did a lot of research again. I spent a lot of time on eBay, and I found a auction with a whole millions of photos, and the girl was just like, I'm 270 pounds, and I was gonna play tennis, and I've decided not to because it's a lot of work. I've worn them 3 or 4 times. I included pictures. They're in perfect condition, and they were. They were like practically brand. They were pretty much brand new. So, and I got them for $20 plus $9 shipping instead of $90. So, there you go. And I've worn them, and I've wore them for 6 months, and I've been running in them. And about a month ago, I started to notice that things in here were changing. There's like a little edge, like a little ledge to it, to the heel, that was really starting to hurt, and it didn't hurt before. And so I knew I needed new running shoes. It was getting pretty serious. And actually, they say 6 months is a good benchmark. Some people have to replace them a little earlier. Some people have to can stretch it out a little bit longer. But 6 months is a good benchmark. And a little bit of a glitch there. These lasted exactly 6 months. So I went to the store and I started looking at new shoes, and I found these. Totally adorable, right? Well, they feel a lot different. They're a lot lighter. They're just totally different. This is a Nike Dual Fusion, or Nike, whatever. They had really good reviews. I read about them. Okay. So I picked these up today, and I didn't want to put them on. I didn't want to use them. I was going to use these one last time. And I went to the gym, and I hurt my foot so bad. Like the heel of my left foot is killing me. So, because I knew that these shoes were on their way out, and they're done. They're not even gonna hang around as like walk around shoes. They're done completely. I can't believe I ran a pair of shoes to the end. That's wild. But anyway, now things that I learned in my time with the Asics. One is up here there's like a back hole, and I was always like, that's stupid and unnecessary. And honestly, if you are walking in them and not exercising in shoes like these, that hole is not 100% necessary. When you are exercising, walking seriously, or running in them, this hole, you don't want to be too tight right here, because you'll mess with the nerves and the blood flow of your foot, and you'll get that numb toe feeling if you've ever had that. Your shoe is too tight. One way to do that is you may have to go up half a size to a size. I bought these a half a size to a size bigger, and they were a little too big, but I just laced them up really good. But these are actually just half a size bigger, so we're gonna go with that and see how it goes. But what I never used this hole, and then just recently I was reading, and that's like a heel hole. It's like you lace this up for the front of your foot, and then after you're done, you loop it through this back, and that's to really cradle your heel in, so that you don't get that like slippy bit of action right there. So there you go. So if you're over 200 pounds and you're starting any kind of walking slash jogging slash running, or even if you're at 200 pounds, these are really awesome shoes. Asics Nimbus Gels. Awesome shoes. And they work really, really well. All I'm going to tell you is, as soon as you start to feel them lose their absorption and their absorption and like their shock absorption and they start to change. If you can feel it, it starts to hurt your shins and your knees. Now that's hard for me because my shins are problems because of the erythema nodosum. So, but it will hurt your shins. For me, it was my heel that wound up getting hurt. I should have changed them a week ago, and I knew I was pushing it. So, learned a little lesson. Anyway, I'm not working out tomorrow. It's Friday. It's my day before weigh-in, and I'm taking these guys to the gym for a long walk on Saturday because I've decided that Saturdays are going to be, since I have the 10K coming up in April, Saturday's going to be my longevity day since I have more time. So the weekly workouts are going to be based on speed and endurance, and Saturday's going to be like my taking the long walk just to get it done, just to get used to 6 miles and what that's going to feel like. And I will tell you all about how the Nike Dual Fusion works then. Bye. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later.